Well, hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you. Well, have I got a treat for you guys today. We're going to do a YouTube celebrity reading. That's right. One of my subscribers, and might I add now friends, Ivana Veen, sent me a letter. And she said, Bob, I watch all your messages from the spirit world. Could I be considered for one of your special readings? Well, you know what? I think Ivana is a wonderful person to pick for a celebrity reading. She's very big here on YouTube. She has over 25,000 subscribers. She's a big recording person. She comes out of the Netherlands and is very prominent throughout Europe. And I'm very excited to know her and to be able to read for her. So, Ivana, before we begin your reading, give me just a moment and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay? My spirit guide Fletcher series says hello to you. Okay. You know, Ivana, as I'm stepping forward now into your vibration, I pick up around you the most beautiful, brilliant green light, and I'm getting bands of yellow light and gold light and white light. And these are spectacular colors. The green light around you tells me that you're in a period now of your life of fresh beginnings, a lot of new starts here. And it's interesting because as I look back on your chart over the last year, I keep feeling as if you have done a lot of closure. There's a lot of endings around you. And I feel like you've really been kind of rebuilding yourself. And it's like you're starting in a new direction now. And I got to tell you, even though it's been a hard time around you, I'm seeing a lot of good energy here in this transition. There's also a lot of beautiful yellow light around you. And I love yellow light because yellow light talks about learning. And you're really in a phase right now where you're just absorbing a lot of information. And I feel like the universe is presenting to you a lot of opportunities to learn and to grow. And I really want to encourage you, keep taking lessons from people. There's also a lot of golden light here around you. Gold talks about publicity, about being seen. And I really have to tell you, you may not believe it, but you're entering into a period of your life here, particularly over this next year, where there is going to be a very big upstep here in the publicity side around you, particularly in your singing career here. And I feel like as we go towards the fall time period here, I want you to be watching. They particularly show me the month of October is a significant time around you because they're showing connections here, that there are like literally bridges being built between you and other people in the recording industry as well as the media. And I have to tell you, I'm getting media opportunities for you as we go through the fall. I keep seeing around you possibly a television spot where you may actually do some performing, as well as it looks like some interviews on some talk shows or something of this nature. So be prepared to kind of be more in the public eye because the gold light around you really indicates that. Now, there's also a lot of beautiful white light around your aura, and white light talks about really starting into new directions here, new beginnings. And I really feel like, you know, up till now, it's kind of like you've been doing your singing work and your modeling work and enjoying it. But I feel now the phase is shifting into much more like, let's get serious. We're really having to work now. And I do feel there are issues connected to legal issues around contracts related to media work as we get into the later fall and also early next year. Now, you know, speaking of next year, as we go into January and February, I'm getting a lot of travel here around you, and I'm seeing trips coming for you. It looks like one to Germany and also one to England, possibly even the United States as well. So be prepared to kind of be on a plane moving about a lot because it does look like there is travel for you. I feel this is connected to some of your public appearances, and I do see more public work around you, much more media public appearance type things around you here. So this new year gets very busy. Now, what's also interesting is in one of your trips, I do feel there is, as I said, a British connection and also a United States connection in your travels coming here. And what's interesting is you had a previous life actually in the United States. And it looks like you lived in the United States in the late 1700s, early 1800s, and you were actually an actress in that life. You were a stage actress. Now, I don't believe you did singing, interestingly, in that life, but I think that you wanted to sing. I just don't think you had any training or opportunity to explore that, and that's one of the reasons that I feel that you're so drawn to music and also to modeling, because you have in your core the heart and soul of a performer. That was your last life. What's interesting about that last life, they showed me that you died in the 1850s here, and it looks like it was in London. So I believe that you made transition working in theater from the United States to London. Now, I don't pick up you were anybody mega famous. I think you were just a normal theater person, part of the crew, part of the, kind of the smaller acting parts. But it was your life and you loved it. So I got to tell you, as we go forward here over this next year, I want you to kind of be watching, because I'm getting more literally stage activity performance. Now, it won't necessarily be classical theater, but you may find yourself traveling and being on stages that you were on in your previous life. So you may have this kind of period of flashbacks come, and that's part of this next year for you. I got to tell you, as we go forward to 2012, I'm just picking up really positive energy here, a lot of growth. I do have to tell you, I feel that there are going to be some transitions here around family and friend relationships. And I feel particularly as you get into January and February, you may have a little bit of struggle here in connecting with your family and friends, maybe a little bit of a period of feeling almost isolated. And I don't want you to, kind of withdraw further. I want you to kind of work through that and try to keep those connections strong. I feel like some of this is going to be literally your schedule just keeps you so busy you lose contact with people. And some people may not understand it or think you're ignoring them. But, try to be aware of that. Try to be sensitive. I think you'll get through it just fine. Because they show me as we go into next spring here, you're in a very different place. So around next March, next April, I'm seeing you in a much more improved position financially and also socially. And what's interesting is I keep getting that there could be an issue around schooling here coming for you. You may be literally going either back to school or doing some sort of transfer. I don't feel that you're in the same schooling as you have been in the past. There seems to be some shift next year. So you may find yourself literally under a new teacher, a new guide. There seems to be some changes there. All looks very positive for you. Ivana, I just want to encourage you. Keep singing. Keep going. Your aura looks wonderful. Now, in spirit, you've got a lot of help around you from spirit people. And I'm picking up around you a number of guides. Now, you have one of your guides is a beautiful angel. And the angel's name is Illumina, like the light. It's like Latin for light, but the name, I hear Illumina around you. So Illumina is one of your spirit guides. And Illumina seems to be connected to you, particularly in your artistic side and helping you with your business of music and your arts going forward here. I also pick up around you a spirit here. I want to place this on the mother's side of the family here. And I want to go back 2 generations. I'm going to say great-grandmother here on the mother's side seems to be around you in spirit. And also another lady would be like a great-great-aunt around you in spirit as well. So you're getting help from them. And I'm also being told that there's the words that they keep saying, said, we're bringing back people together here. It seems like there's been some splits in the family, just people being moved and separate. And it seems like as we go to the fall, there will be greater unity. And this great-grandmother and this great-great-aunt seem to be helping to bring family unity here. So I'm seeing improvement on the home front as well. So, Ivana, really, for the next few months here, the best thing you can do is keep listening to your higher self. One of the gifts that you have is that of being a channel, because you can't be a great artist unless you channel. All the greatest artists really are channels. Now, they may not think of themselves as channels, but they really are. And I really feel that that's one of your strongest gifts. So I would like you to meditate here on the crown chakra. On the top of the head, there's an energy center. It's like a white lotus flower. You want to visualize that opening before you perform and draw light into yourself. In fact, you should do that every day, because I feel like that's going to also help you be a better performer. And it's interesting, as we go through the next few months here, there will be a lot of people watching you. And I feel like, you want to always be ready, literally at the drop of a hat, at a moment's notice, to be able to stand up and sing, perform, do a runway show. Speaking of modeling, by the way, I also get around you more opportunities in the modeling area. And I do feel that you will actually do a modeling show, like a runway, and I also get a photo shoot coming here for you. Could be some coverage of you in a magazine. I keep wanting to place you connected to some ad work as well. Again, I want to put that more in the new year time frame. But I do feel as we get into October, November, all of that media connection really does seem to start here around you. And I'm very, very excited for you. So, going forward, listen, you're winning. Keep winning. You're doing wonderful. And I'm sending you a lot of blessings. And listen, guys, now, if you love Ivana, if you love music, go subscribe to her channel. I'm going to put the link below here. Ivana, it is such an honor to meet you and to read for you, and I'm honored to count you now as one of my friends. So, guys, listen, go see Ivana. Subscribe to her channel. I promise you won't regret it. And, Ivana, in the coming years, I'm telling you, now you may laugh, but I really think that you're going to be approached by the Eurovision Song Contest, and they may want you on their program. So, remember, when it happens, I said it first. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Ivana, blessings to you, darling. Thank you so much. And listen, guys, keep it here at Spirit Channel, because we've got a lot more wonderful videos coming. Ivana, blessings to you. Thank you for the honor of reading for you. Good night.